Hi, good morning everyone. Today I'm going to read another story from the same book that I read last time. This is the book that I read last time. And the story today I'm going to read called Sisters. Sisters Likichfesir good and Likichmwacho bad. This story was told by Sucy Otto. She's from the island of Nomwin. On the island of Nomwin, in the whole highlands of Chuuk, there lived two sisters, Likichfesir, who was good, and Likichmwacho, who was bad. Likichfesir and Likichmwacho grew up together and did the same things like most sisters. They did chores, they played together, but the sisters had a problem. Likichmwacho was always jealous of Likichfesir. They got into lots of fights with each other because of Likichmwacho's jealousy. But Likichfesir always forgave Likichmwacho. One day, Likichfesir and Likichmwacho decided it would be fun to raise a fish as their pets. They walked to a pond a mile from their home. They saw two of the same kind of fish that they wanted. It was difficult to catch the fish because they swam so quickly, but the sisters managed to catch the fish, so they keep them as their pets. Every day the sisters went to the pond and feed their fish. They feed their fish ripe mashed bananas. They sang to their fish, and this is the song they sang. Leao leao ea, asen puto kopuetagi ujamujumat a leao eo, means come here for your ripe mashed banana. The sisters took good care of their pets. Over time, the fish learned to do an amazing tricks. Each of the fish learned the sound of its owner's voice. Likichfesir fish knew her voice. When Likichfesir sang, her fish would swim to the surface to get the ripe mashed banana. It swam into her hands, just like Likichmwacho's fish. The fish would also learn the sound of Likichmwacho's voice. When Likichmwacho sang, her fish swam to the surface to get the ripe mashed banana. It also swam into Likichmwacho's hand. Each sister took good care of her own fish, but Likichmwacho noticed that Likichfesir's fish was better looking than her own fish. Likichfesir's fish was bigger, Likichfesir's fish was prettier, and it was not fair because Likichmwacho feed her fish the same food as Likichfesir's fish. Why did Likichfesir's fish look so superior than her? It seems like everything was always better for Likichfesir. Likichmwacho began to feel jealous and angry. That night she thought of an evil plan. The next morning, Likichmwacho woke up early and went to the pond while Likichfesir was still asleep. She made ripe mashed banana, but instead of feeding her own fish, Likichmwacho went to Likichfesir's fish, imitating Likichfesir's voice. She sang, Leao leao ea, asen puto kopo etangi uja mujumat a leao ea, means come here for your ripe mashed banana. Her voice sounded just like Likichfesir. She tricked the fish. The fish swam to the surface and into Likichmwacho's hand. Likichmwacho grabbed the fish with her right hand, and she grabbed for the knife with her left hand. She reached into the water and cut into Likichfesir fish. So Likichmwacho put the fish in her sack. She quickly went to a small nearby island where she cooked and ate her sister fish. Likichfesir was still at home. She had just woken up. She wondered where Likichmwacho went so early in the morning. So Likichfesir gathered her things and went to the pond. Likichfesir arrived at the pond. She put ripe mashed banana into her hand and put them in the water, and she began sang her song. But her fish did not swim to the surface. Something was wrong. Her fish always went to her when she sang her song. She looked everywhere. Her fish was gone. Likichfesir thought and thought what could have happened to her fish. Then Likichfesir remembered how Likichmwacho seems angry when they left the pond yesterday, and this morning Likichmwacho did not wait for her to go to the pond together. Likichfesir knew what happened. Likichmwacho became jealous of her again. Her sister killed her fish. They fought many times over Likichmwacho's jealousy's feeling. But this time, Likichfesir was so angry she could not forgive Likichmwacho. She came up with her own evil plan. Likichfesir went home and waited patiently for Likichmwacho to return home. When Likichmwacho came home, Likichfesir pretended as though everything was okay. She offered to brush Likichmwacho's hair. Likichmwacho lay on her sister's lap and let her brush her hair. She started to feel sleepy. Likichfesir waited until her sister fell asleep. So she continued brushing Likichmwacho's hair. With her right hand, she reached for the knife with her left hand. She reached down and cut into Likichmwacho's neck. That's the end of the story. The moral of the story is that there are consequences when we take something from other people, and it is always better to make peace with others than to seek revenge. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the story.